I know you think people are going to be interested in this, but they're not. Some spices, some nice fabrics. You hit on a bigger thing.
You must have known something, though, because it's one of the most amazing things in the special. We see all of the yellow pads. You've saved every successful joke.
George, what else did I have?
I don't know.
Nothing. A couple of people asked us, why did you save it?
Well,
what else would you save? What else? I don't have jewels. I don't have nice clothes, but the material. The hardest thing in all of entertainment is to write stand-up comedy. It is harder than anything else.
So tell us how it happens. You have an office.
So I still do the same exact thing.
And you sit down, you put the pad out.
Same thing, same pad, same pen. Bic pen.
And just wait?
Clear barrel Bic, blue. And just wait. I don't just wait, because I have things I want to talk about. Like I want to talk about when you're texting the 3 ghosty dots. So it's like, why are we so anxious? It's like if before the phone rang, it went, ruh. Ruh. I've probably been working on this for 2 years. 2 years? I mean, usually I write a bit in a couple of days. It's a long time to spend on something that means absolutely nothing. But that's what I do. That's what people want me to do, is spend a lot of time wastefully, so that then I can then waste their time. Comedy writing is something you don't see people doing. It's a secretive thing. I've never shown anybody this stuff. I feel a little funny about it right now, to tell you the truth. In comedy, what you do is you think of something that you think is funny, and then you go from there. It's a fun thing to say, Pop-Tart. I like the first line to be funny right away. When I was a kid and they invented the Pop-Tart, the back of my head blew right off. And that got the whole thing started, that a specific part of my head blew off. Not just my head, but just the back. It was the 60s and we had toast. We had orange juice that was frozen years in advance that you had to hack away at with a knife to get a couple of drops, and it felt like you were committing a murder before you got on your school bus. Then I talk about shredded wheat, which was like wrapping your lips around a wood chipper. You have breakfast, and then you had to take 2 days off for the scars to heal so you could speak again.
You always write on...
Always, yeah, yeah.
Have you ever tried to...
No. I don't like that cursor flashing, looking at me like, so? What do you got?
Do you have a special pen?
Mm-hmm, yes, the Bic Clear Barrel Blue, which I wrote every episode of Seinfeld, the TV series, with that pen. Larry and I used to write them longhand. Oh, because you can't be in this?
Right.
Oh, that's a drag. That was good timing. So, in the midst of that dark and hopeless moment, the Pop-Tart suddenly appeared in the supermarket, and we just stared at it like an alien spacecraft, and we were like chimps in the dirt playing with sticks. What makes that joke is you got chimps, dirt, playing, and sticks. In 7 words, 4 of them are funny. Chimps are funny. Then there's the trying to figure out as a kid, how did they know that there would be a need for a frosted fruit-filled heatable rectangle in the same shape as the box it comes in, and with the same nutrition as the box it comes in. In the midst of that darkness and hopelessness, the Kellogg's Pop-Tart appears. And they always laugh there because that indicates, oh, he's telling us a story. And then my next joke that I want to get to is chimps in the dirt with sticks. So now I'm looking for the connective tissue that gives me the really tight, smooth link, like a jigsaw puzzle link. And if it's too long, if it's just a split second too long, you will shave letters off of words. You count syllables, to get it just, it's more like songwriting. Then I had to figure out how to end the thing, and that's the hardest part. If you have a long bit, the biggest laugh has to be at the end. It has to be. It can't be in the middle or the beginning. And this was very daunting. Once this Pop-Tart had come into the world, I didn't understand why we were still eating other kinds of food, because this seemed to be definitely the new way. 2 in the packet and 2 slots in the toaster. Why 2? 1's not enough, 3's too many. And they can't go stale because they were never fresh. They can't go stale because they were never fresh. That took a long time. And I know it sounds like nothing, and it is nothing. You know, in my world, the wronger something feels, the righter it is. So to waste this much time on something this stupid that felt good to me. It's the exact opposite of what we do here at the Times. Which is we spend appropriate amounts of time on deserving subjects. So I'm the exact opposite of that. Inappropriate and undeserving subjects.
Bye.
But you must be coming up with stuff all the time,
Yeah.
And so you gradually evolve the act. You do new stuff.
Yeah.
So
I like to keep evolving it. Like Jack Welch ran GE. Every year he fired the bottom 10%.
Right.
That's the way
What's
I do
your
it.
oldest stuff? How old is your oldest stuff? Like, is it
I
like
don't-
sourdough bread that there's always
No,
a
I
piece from
spent 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah. I've been doing suction grade 10 years. I guess I knew this day would come. The day I'd have to bury a friend. Maybe my best friend. We've been through a lot together. Some ugly moments. Remember when props came in? The ventriloquism scare of '84. Sure, there were times when people would make fun of you, imitating you. Hey, did you ever notice? What's the deal with this? Who are these people? They say the hardest thing for a person to do is bury a loved one. But those people never had material like this. The Tide commercial. If you've got a T-shirt with bloodstains all over it, maybe laundry isn't your biggest problem right now.
I don't understand it. He walks away from his show, he walks away from his act. Are you sure this kid is Jewish?
No, he's Jewish. And don't ask me how I know.
It's just such a waste. I mean, it all works.
Is there any cake? Gary, what are you doing?
Listen, I got nothing on the post office. All right, Bill.
care.
Thanks.
Get out of here. Did you ever see his act?
No, not really, man. Did you?
Yeah. He was good.
But I was full of drugs. Ed, did you ever see his act?
Oh, he did the Tonight Show many, many times. But no.
Jay, thanks a lot for being here. This really means a lot.
Yeah, hey, listen, when can you do the show again, huh?
Well, but I just retired all my material.
Hey, is Carla still around?
Why is it the best landscaping in the neighborhood's always in a cemetery? Everybody's dead.
That's funny. You gonna do that?
Do what?
The bit. Can I do that?
Oh, that's not a bit. I'm just saying it.
I'm gonna do that, okay?
You can't do it. It's my bit.
Come on. It's a bit. It's anybody's bit who does it.
No, but I said it first.
You know, come to think of it, I've been doing it for a while anyway.
Jerry.
Alan King would like to meet you on his territory. He'll guarantee security.
Okay.
Hey! Hey! Mister, I know this is yours. Don't you want it?
Sorry, kid. I don't do this joke anymore.
Oh, come on.
Look, I'm sorry. It's over.
But this is a solid bit. Please.
All right.